Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're watching The Haunting of Hill House, episode 4, The Twin Thing. The name kind of made me think, are Nellie and Luke twins? Luke seems like the youngest. Or maybe it's something else. But I just finished watching episode 2 and episode 3, and they were so fantastic that I just want to keep going. It's 2:45, so this probably would be the last episode I see tonight, but I kind of want to watch all 10 episodes tonight, which I sadly won't be able to do. I'm not as scared as I was when I watched the first episode. Like I said, these days I haven't been watching that many horror movies because I'm kind of more scared than I normally am. Normally I'm not that scared of horror movies, but for the past few months I felt like I was kind of scared of horror movies, so I was avoiding them. So the first episode was kind of overwhelming, but now that we're past that, I'm really enjoying the show. I'm really enjoying the show. I'm not scared. There are a few scenes where but I'm not scared. So I'm having a lot of fun. And the story of the show is so good and so sad. That's the only way I have described it so far, and that's the only way I can describe it, is that it's so sad. But it's done so beautifully, and you really feel the pain of each character, of the things that they went through, and you kind of understand why they all think Steve is an asshole for writing that book. But you know what? Steve's come around too, now that he has seen dead Nellie. But I guess we're not going to come back to it until we're done with each of the siblings, which we only have Luke and Nellie left, who feel like the most important ones. These are the ones who've had actual encounters with ghosts, and Nellie seems to have had the worst of it, it feels like. And we also have to see what happened to Mom and what happened to Dad, because they also went through shit in that house. So I have a feeling this episode would be about Luke. So let's check it out. And without any delay, let's just get right into it.
They never believe me. They don't even believe me about you.
Are we gonna see Abigail? Oh, this episode is about Luke. Yeah. I guess episode 2 and 3 weren't so scary because out of all the kids, Luke and Nellie are the two that had like actual straight up encounters with spirits in the house. So I guess now it would be scary. What is behind that door?
When I was a kid, my brother taught me how to spot faces in clouds. You know, I get a little older, I start messing around. I joined the service, I'm thinking it would straighten me out. We came across this little Iraqi girl, she was burnt up, dead. Most folks don't know what happens to eyeballs in a fire. They can melt.
Oof.
Like runny eggs on black skin. 6 months later, I'm back in the States, and pretty soon I start seeing that little dead girl's face everywhere. That little girl's charred body and melted eyes.
Bro, don't put images in my head.
So one night I drop a little acid, and there she is.
Did you poke
So I
your
grabbed
eyes
this
out?
knitting needle, and all I could think about was how to make it stop. So then I'm blind.
And you can still see the girl.
Thing is I still see her. Well, I can't see anything else. I see her.
That's all you see now. That is fucked up.
24/7, I see her face. I leaned on my habit to get rid of that face, and my habit made sure that I never would.
Well, thanks, Gordon. Luke, how about you?
I didn't follow that. You're kidding me.
Would anyone like to take a newcomer chip? How about 30 days clean?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Luke, addict.
Hi, Luke.
I've never had this much time before. 90 days. So here goes.
1.
He was such a cute little kid, and his life got all fucking messed up because of the fucking ghosts in the fucking haunted house. I get angry when it's about the kids. It's just so...
6. That's him. The man I saw in the basement.
For kids to have imaginary friends, nightmares.
This house is bad, Dad. It's bad.
Has anyone seen Nellie? Stairs. You got me, my little Houdini.
Can I have the hat?
That is a big boy hat, all right. Big boys, they know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary.
Oh, it was pretty real, bro. Oh, he's so cute. So cute.
He loves it.
Well, how do you know that?
It's a twin thing.
Yeah, they're
You should go and
twins.
play. Oh, nice.
4 reading areas, case goods and leather. 3 kids share an open center for play.
That is getting a bit too specific.
That got really specific.
I see an accident waiting to happen if you don't pull those down.
Must be allergic to the 4th step. A fearless moral inventory.
We're only as sick as our secrets.
I even robbed my asshole of a father, though that one doesn't exactly keep me up at night. But I've done some shitty things, Joey.
Who hasn't?
Do I just start with, I briefly lived in a haunted house? Something's bothering you tonight.
What could possibly be bothering me in a place like this? How's the step?
Steve called.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you were here.
That's typical.
That sister of yours, the one that dropped you off? She seemed to believe in you.
That's a twin thing.
Later.
Good night.
They said he ran away from rehab, and Dad and Steve have been trying to find him. Seems to be doing okay. What happened that made him the dream when Nellie died? He saw her. Go where?
You ready? Ready. I'm sending down 3 buttons. I got 2. I sent 3. Abigail, show me one in.
There's the button. What the fuck?
This is Billy or Theo?
It's the twins who are getting haunted.
I can tell. How?
It's a twin thing.
Because I'm scared.
Oh, Luke is so brave. He went up there alone to check.
I was right. There's nothing.
Little baby. No, he went back to sleep. I thought he went out right away.
As you've all heard by now, Joey chose to leave treatment in the middle of the night. There's a reason why the program encourages us to stay out of personal relationships the first year.
We're not in a relationship. How the fuck do you expect people to get through this without friends?
We don't. And you lean too hard on another addict? Well, shit. We didn't all end up in here because we're so reliable.
What did she write in that note? Did she ask him to run away too? Go on.
Hi, this is Nell. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey.
Don't find me?
I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Follow me. Don't follow me. That's what was written.
Call there and leave me a message there. I should be back by tonight. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
She's not okay, buddy. She's not okay. Oh, it's a hat. That is so weird. That is so... Ooh. What is that? That looks like a face. Everything looks scary in the dark. The fact that these kids see all these crazy things during the day and still are able to go back to sleep at night is the most unrealistic part. Because how are you not lying awake just thinking about everything you went through in the day? It's the man man with the hat. How many ghosts are there in this house? The bent-neck lady. Whoa. Abigail. Now this guy. Bro. You know, I was wrong when I said I'm not scared anymore. Ooh, that is fucking scary. What the fuck? What the fuck are you looking at? Why are you checking every room? Why don't you go and check mom and dad's room so they believe the kids for once? Oh, one kid out of bed. It's gonna be so scary. Oh, he's looking for his hat. I thought he was checking up on all the kids. Please just leave. Please, no jump scares. Oh, there's gonna be a jump scare. You know what? I'll see that when I'm editing. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no, 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 don't come back. Please, no, don't come back, no. Oh my god. These kids went through hell in that house. Especially Luke and Nellie.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Come on.
Your best bet is gonna be a shelter.
It's the last place she should be. She'll cop. She's already...
I'm sorry.
Bet you did it to yourselves.
I'm sorry. Can you get money? What about your sisters or your brother?
I'm gonna get you clean again. And I'm gonna be right here, right there with you.
Still can't believe you came after me.
Oh, my sister kind of told me to. She was just watching TV and her ankle just went nuts. For a moment, she kind of reminded me of her. The only other person that believed in me like that was you. Yeah, I don't know, I'm cold.
This is a surprise. That's why he went to steal from Steve. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you look different.
Thank you.
No, Steve is not coming back soon. Maybe ever. He doesn't live here anymore.
What? Okay, I need to borrow some money. Just a little.
Jesus.
No, it's not like that. Can you just give me Steve's address then, please?
I think he's out of town. But you have to talk to Steven. You know what he's gonna say.
What are you looking at?
If they catch you, you wear the phone. Like, let this be a chilling example to the others. Oh, for some folks in there, their connection is their mom. Truly.
I write about haunted houses mostly. And haunted people. I'm afraid there's no shortage of them.
Imaginary little friend in the garden, the one, do you know that one?
Yeah. Abigail.
Yeah. Maybe get a sweet place like this for himself. I mean, you guys, this is so awesome.
So is this your first rehab, Joey?
It's far from it.
The definition of insanity, Steve. Doing the same thing over and over.
And expecting different results, sure, man, but that's not insanity. Out there on the streets, that's insanity.
Of course.
Doesn't mean you stop just because it gets a little repetitive. One day at a time.
She's really cool.
I admire her. Don't you?
She's articulate, she's funny, slick.
Slick?
Just saying.
They're freezing all the time. LA in July, no air conditioning, freezing.
I wouldn't know.
Well, she does. I guess she was there. Awesome.
Steve. Come on, man.
You're not even giving her a chance.
No, I guess I'm not.
Why not?
I'm fresh out of those. I gave them all to you. Just because you care about them doesn't mean they won't burn you. You're a good person, Luke.
That's all I wanted. 30 days clean so you could make me feel like shit again.
That's why he keeps saying
freezing
it's
in
not what it looks like. It's freezing in here because Nellie's in there.
Hey, Steve.
So now you see it from his perspective, and you see what actually happened.
This isn't what it looks like.
Tell you what, I've got $200 here.
Amazing. Amazing. Man, I don't know if I'm making another couple blocks to that place. Baby. You got a fever? Thank you.
Is she gonna take his money? She's gonna take the money.
Be back in a flash.
Is he feeling cold because Nellie's dead? And her body's getting colder? Is that why he's feeling so cold?
Come on, let's keep going.
She's gone, bro. She took your money. She's gone.
Joey!
See? Bro, you should have just stayed in rehab. I know you wanted to help, but... Oh my god, this guy. Is Joey here too? He's here. What do you want? Nellie said the bent neck lady's back, and now this guy is back. Did something happen for them to come back?
I've never had this much time before. 90 days. It's taken me 10 years to get 90 days clean. I've been called a lot of things in my life, but fearless is not one of them. I thought I'd get braver as I got older, but...
What?
I am.
Why?
My mom committed suicide when I was 6 years old.
Why are they beating him up?
I just expected her to
rob him?
To come back. I'd stare out my window as the cars came around the corner, just full of hope. Those taillights, they were the worst. Red eyes in the dark. Other things from when I was a kid, they came back. Just sneaking back up on me. So I'd use. I fucked them over so many times. Lied, stole. I'll never know how it felt for them to be done like that. I hope I never know. Someone special who's always had my back. Thank you.
And now you're out on the streets because of her.
That's right. Thank you.
We've been waiting for you to call. There's something I need to tell you.
My arms and legs are so stiff. Please let me come back.
Oh, he doesn't know about Nellie. He's gonna find out about Nellie.
Awake. Well, yeah, 'cause you're awake.
They're the youngest, and the ghosts are really going after these poor little 6-year-old kids.
She's real. I know she is. You need 7, and you set them up like this. It has to be 7.
That's why you only count to 7.
5, 6, 7. That keeps you safe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Steve, get him quickly. Bro, what do you want?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're You're gonna face him? Come home, my love. Is that what Nellie saw too? Is that why she went back to the house?
I'm so sorry. I'm so cold. It's like withdrawal, but I didn't use. You believe me, right?
It's Nell. Nell's dead.
Was
It
it
wasn't.
suicide? Yeah, it definitely wasn't suicide. It was something else. You saw Mom. And she probably saw something like that too. Wow, this show is... When I started watching the show, I didn't expect to cry so much. You know, watching horror movies and stuff, you don't really cry that much. This is really sad. It makes me cry so much. And it's so interesting, and I'm so pissed at that guy with the hat, that one ghost. Like, what do you want? I think the way that ghost is continuously following him right now for one day, I think. It's only been one day. The whole day, the ghost has been following him I don't know. But the ghost has been following him. I think that's how the bent neck lady came back and just stayed there, kept coming back. And then she probably also saw her mom saying, come back. And then she went back to the house. And I think if Steve did not find Luke in time, then same thing would have happened to Luke as well. I mean, there was something definitely wrong. It wasn't just like Nellie went back to the house and killed herself over nothing. She was dancing. She didn't look like herself. She looked like someone possessed. Their mom probably didn't commit suicide either. She was probably possessed and killed as well. And I think the same thing happened to Nellie. And I feel like the same thing would have happened to Luke too if Steve did not find him in time. And also he kept saying that he's feeling really cold. Was it because Nellie died because of the incident he talked about before where he broke his foot and Nellie felt this excruciating pain? So now maybe because Nellie is dead and after you die your body starts getting really cold. That's why he's been feeling so cold. And he also said in the end that his body felt stiff, his legs were stiff, his joints were stiff. Yeah, maybe he's feeling all of those things because Nellie's body is going through all of those things, but aren't you connected with soul and her soul is I don't know. It's just so sad. He was such a sweet little baby, such a sweet little kid. And his whole life went down in a spiral because they spent some fucking time in that house. Ugh, all of their lives are ruined because they spent some time in that house. That is so messed up. Honestly, when all your kids are complaining about one thing or another, you should just start listening to them. And they looked like they had money to move out of the house. I mean, yeah, you don't believe every single thing your kid says because kids do make up stuff. But after some point, you should be like, you know what? Every single kid is going through something since we've been in this house. And our two youngest are quite clearly saying that they're seeing ghosts. It can't be a coincidence. Even the older ones are getting scared of the house, so maybe there is something wrong with the house. So maybe we should just pack up and leave. Not give our daughter gloves so she doesn't feel the stuff around her. Maybe get her out of here. So to a place where when she feels something, she feels the good things. And for the first time in my life, this is always here on this table, and for the first time in my life, this is scary. Like, the smile feels so creepy and scary. Ugh. I'll just cover it with some other books. Much better. Now we see Emma Watson. But the story, oh, so good. The way they're showing it, the way they're showing a little more every single episode, it's so amazing. I don't think I have the time to watch another episode. It's 3:45. But I really want to watch the entire thing right now. It's still a bit scary here and there. Like that part with the floating hat man. It was kind of scary when he was coming back to Luke. He took so much time that I averted my eyes and even had time to convince myself to look at the screen again before he shows his face. That moment was so serious. But so scary, so tall. Did he look taller because Luke was smaller? He just looked like he was taller. He was almost touching the roof. And yeah, he was floating, but not that much, really. He was just floating a little bit. Those hallways were really big with high ceilings. And he was only floating like this much. So he was really tall. But with the version of him that we see going after older Luke, he kind of looks like a normal man. Just a very creepy normal man. You only see his back, and he kind of like doesn't walk. Ghost, but like normal body. The version of him that Luke saw when he was a kid in the Hill House was a lot scarier. Who are these ghosts? Who is this man? Who is the Midnight Lady? Are these the Hills? And we still don't know what Theo saw when she touched Nellie. And I really want to watch the entire thing right now. It's so amazing. Such a good show. This show is fantastic. This show is... I can't believe I took so long to watch this show. If I had known the show was this amazing, I would have watched it years ago. God, so beautiful. There is still so much to look forward to, and we're only on episode 4, so we still have 6 more episodes. A lot still left. I really want to see how Steve is going to handle... Steve. I really want to see how Steve is going to handle the whole situation. I feel like he would believe everything now when Luke says he's seeing somebody. I don't think he's gonna dismiss seeing Nellie's ghost as just his imagination, because first of all, he's never seen a ghost, and second of all, with all the things that his family keeps telling him, this can't be a coincidence. And third, he saw the ghost before he ever found out that Nellie was dead. So why would his brain even show him something, the thing that he said about your brain showing you what you want to see? Why would his brain even think about that before he ever found out that Nellie's dead? So that argument is non-valid. Yeah, I guess he believes in ghosts now. Especially with all the history that their family has and all the things that Luke and Nellie has told them, things that maybe Theo shared, and stuff that his dad said. This would be too big of a coincidence if he also just ends up imagining a ghost of his sister out of nowhere. So I like to believe that he now believes everything that his siblings and his dad has ever said. And obviously, what the hell is happening at Hill House? Why are all these ghosts back? Why did they kill Nellie? What do they want with this family after so long? So much still happening. I don't know, I feel like the dad might die by the end of it. I don't want anybody else to die though. But I feel like other people are gonna die as well. Maybe the dad is going to die. Maybe Steve dies trying to protect these guys? I don't know, I feel like a few more people are going to die, but I really hope nobody else dies. 2 is more than enough. Nellie and the mother, that's just leave it at that. Don't harm any of the other 5. They've already been traumatized enough, and I feel like they're gonna get even more traumatized because they still have to deal with this situation, whatever the situation is. Yeah. I don't know. Shirley was seeing stuff too. She saw her mom, which I'm pretty sure she thought was her imagination, and it probably was just her imagination. But the light was flickering in her house, right, in the house model. So maybe it wasn't her imagination. So, you know, these guys are still being haunted. Yeah. Anyways, another really sad episode that I really enjoyed. And I really hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.